Before being a chef, ilang decades din akong trabaho in different NGOs doing many advocacy work relating to human rights, labor rights, social entrepreneurship, disaster management, at iba pa. In the process of doing all these advocacy work, naisip kong bitbitin ang lahat ng mga ito sa kagustuhan ko o sa aking passion sa pagluluto. Pamilya ko galing Ilocos. So, laki talaga kaming masustansya ang pagkain, maraming gulay, kanya-kanya kaming luto sa bahay. Noong panahon ng pandemic na we were involved in helping farming communities, bringing iba't ibang mga produce from the farm to various community pantries. Naisip ko, magandang lutuin ang mga ito. Mula doon, naisip ko, what if i-pursue ko na ang kagustuhang magluto. Nag-train ako sa Center for Culinary Arts. During the time of studying at Center for Culinary Arts, naisip ko talagang mag-focus dun sa specific advocacies ko relating to food. So iniisip ko talaga ang focus ang main objective dun sa pag-pursue ng pagluluto is eventually paano gagawing masigla at malusog ang ating lipunan. So, syempre, bahagi na doon yung resolving the problem of poverty, resolving the problem of hunger, at saka yung kawalan ng sariling means and support for our producers to continuously do their production work. Naisip ko mag-focus sa Filipino food, focusing on Filipino food heritage. Kasi kung gusto natin talagang i-highlight at i-celebrate yung abundance ng ating pagka-Pilipino, di gamitin natin yung mga native and endemic ingredients at balikan yung mga tradition natin sa pagluluto para magamit at maipromote ulit itong mga ingredients na naturally abundant and thriving in our country. Lalo na dumadagsa ang highly processed food sa atin, like instant noodles, etc. Ito na yung nagiging diet ng mga kabataan, ng mga tao na very bad sa kalusugan. Very crucial na itong ating food heritage ay maipasa at maituro natin sa mga kabataan sa ngayon. Kasi kung babalikan natin yung mga pinanganak ng 90s onwards, sila yung mga kabataang na-expose na sa diet ng fast food. Lumaki sila sa highly processed meat katulad ng hot dogs, canned goods, hamburgers, na salat sa sustansya, pero pinapasarap ng artificial flavoring. Siguro yung panawagan ko sa mga magulang is to think beyond ourselves, beyond our families, beyond our homes, in addressing poverty, malnutrition, and hunger. Kasi we cannot live in a vacuum. The food that we serve to our children ay nanggagaling sa mga magsasaka, sa mga producers. We cannot continuously give quality food to our children if the people who are producing this food are dying. We cannot continuously provide good food to our children if the forests, the seas, and the nature that are the sources of this good food are fading away or are dying. Kaya we have to think beyond of the confines of our home, of comfortable living. Kasi many people are not living comfortably.